first daughter Ivanka Trump went to Washington, accepting a pioneering role as senior presidential advisor with an eye on promoting policies to empower women as mothers and in the workplace. One of her top priorities, she said, was changing the tax code to better support young families, specifically, securing an increase in the child tax credit, aimed at helping parents afford child care while they are on the job. American families need relief. Policies that allow women with children to thrive should not be novelties. They should be the norm, Trump said in her address to the 2016 Republican National Convention. As her father takes a victory lap after Republicans passed their tax cut bill, Ivanka Trump is getting a taste of her first legislative victory as well. She spent months lobbying publicly and behind the scenes to have the child tax credit increased as part of the tax legislation. I think we've, over the course of the year, learned how to work as a unified voice, Trump said on Fox News on Thursday of her outreach to lawmakers. I spent a lot of time on behalf of the administration and with members of the administration, Gary Cohn, Secretary Mnuchin, our whole team on the Hill, and talking with different senators, she said, referring to Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin and the President's chief economic advisor Gary Cohn. The final bill passed Wednesday delivers on her goal, expanding the current credit from $1,000 to $2,000, with $1,400 of that refundable for qualifying taxpayers. Celebrating a historic win for American working families following the passage of sweeping number tax cuts. P.S. I'll never get used to this beautiful background. pic.twitter.com/GAPIK75PRP. President Trump credited her with playing a role in passage of the tax bill. Because of folks like Marco Rubio and Ivanka, when you think about the folks with kids in the household, this plan doubles the child tax credit, Donald Trump said at a White House event Wednesday, flanked by Republicans who helped make the legislation a reality. Rep. Dave Schweikert, Arizona, said Ivanka Trump was an influential player in the tax bill negotiations even on her first foray into legislative affairs. She was an advocate who was there to talk about how to bring the family discussion to the table, he said. Sometimes you look up and the line outside the door are corporate lobbyists, and to realize there was someone there also advocating for the American family was a big deal. Ivanka Trump, the president's elder daughter and one of his closest confidants, convened meetings with over a dozen lawmakers on the child tax credit, making multiple trips to Capitol Hill and hosting private dinners at her Washington home, according to a White House official familiar with her work behind the scenes.